Welcome to PM Revelations. I hope these sessions will be of benefit and help to you. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God saw that the light was good. And he separated the light from darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. The next controversy is the age of the universe. Because of our translations and lack of understanding of Old Hebrew, we've gone to war over words that we do not fully understand. Some believe that the universe is very young, while others believe it is very ancient. If we read Genesis, we see that God did not create the sun and moon until the fourth day. So evening and morning, in our sense, the sense that we have 24 hours in a day, did not exist because they just weren't there. So time as we knew it before that point had not started. How can it be morning and evening for days before this? Because the sun and moon did not exist. The word for day may not be a correct translation. It's more likely a definition of a period of time, or day one. It's interesting how we limit and constrain God by our limited understanding of this universe and his creation story. We seem to have a need to make God small and for him to fit into our timescales and our theories. Is God in a hurry? What does a day or a night mean to God? Does it have to be the same as ours? I don't think so. We must consider that it was man who decided on these timescales, not God. We do not know how long man spent in the Garden of Eden, for instance. We do not know how long it took Adam to name all the animals. There's much mystery. Yet we are prepared to go to war over a calculation made by a 17th century prelate who calculated the age of the universe based upon his understanding of the universe at that time and the scientific knowledge of the ancient world. And we take that as authoritative. Because of this, we see this as indivisible, unmovable, and it cannot be wrong. How arrogant we are. The world has moved on, yet many in the religious sense have not. They've stayed in the past, and they prefer to keep on our growing delight of discovering the universe limited and small, because that means then God is far more manageable. This means we're open to ridicule, because we're not prepared to review or look at the awesomeness of God. We're open to scorn because of our intransigence. We cannot have proper debates. We live in a fallen universe after all, and because of our disobedience, which means much of what we know is limited and open to interpretation, this has then taken us to misunderstanding or things that fit in for the time of when things happened. I would urge, please do not go to war over these subjects. We must read God's word and try to understand based upon our modern understanding and revelation from God that he's prepared to give us, so we can put the creation and who and what we are with God into proper context. I hope this session has been helpful to you.